What is going on, everyone? How's everyone doing today? I am doing fabulous. I feel fantastic. Life is kicking me in, well, let's just say life isn't being my friend right now. The other day, the great city of Youngstown. Sorry, I might cry in this video. I don't know if the doggies will make an appearance. They're both kind of hanging out with mommy and stepmommy. But the city stopped by again because they're not done with me, apparently. Not only did they do what they did in January and try to throw me out of my house and tell me that my yuck was unlivable. They cleaned out my house. We know this. I've walked around and showed you everything I have. I've walked around and showed you my yard, which how many times have I said since last year I want to start working on my yard, I want to fix my fence, I want to do all this, I want to do that. And it's always something that stops me, wintertime. And then this stuff with the city, and then my dogs, and then getting sick. And the last time I got sick, it really did something to my lungs. They don't scare me, but they limit me. Where I used to do things, I can't do them. I struggle to breathe often. I know I got to exercise and do that, but it's hard to exercise. Oh, look it. Here we go. No? She's not down for that. Yeah, she's not the most camera-friendly dog. Not yet, at least. My piggy. My piggy. Oh, gosh. The neighbor's mowing the grass. I wanted to make this video walking around outside so I could show you. My grass needs mowed. My lawnmower's broke. You know that. It needs a starter. Well, apparently on that engine, you have to take the flywheel off to change the starter. I changed the starter on the pink mower. I'm so happy I did. I changed the tires. But taking the flywheel off, granted there's YouTube videos and I should have confidence in doing it, but I don't. Because if I do it and it doesn't work, then I'm still out of lawnmower and I paid for a starter and it doesn't work. My grass needs mowed. I borrowed a lawnmower, made 2.5 passes, and it died. No, Billy. So I'm going to weed whack my grass. And I own 2 lots, so it's going to be a lot of weed whacking. I'm going to make a video on it tomorrow, as a matter of fact. I've been waiting for it to dry up some because it's been raining here for like a week. Hopefully tomorrow's dry also. If I could check my phone. That's what a phone's for, silly rabbit. But how y'all doing, man? How's your weather? How's things? How's tricks? Tomorrow's going to be 59 and cloudy. So no rain. Um, I'm gonna weed whack and it won't be so hot. Today it's sunny and hot, and I'm already gonna be breathing horrible. Oh, look at the princess. Oh, today it's just hot. And muggy, and it makes it hard to breathe. Tomorrow's supposed to be in the 60s, but not sunny out. No rain, so I should be able to be able to be outside and be able to breathe. Today I can't do it. I was already out there, did minimal amount of things, and I had to stop. Capone, you are too big to fit between my legs and whatever this is. But the city came. I have to mow my grass. The trailer that sits in my driveway that my sister owns and lives in with my brother-in-law, they have to move immediately. Which brings me to this point. This room is no longer mine. This is the last time you'll see this room. It's going to be my sister's room because she has to have somewhere to live. I can't let her be homeless. She lives in there because we had to separate our dogs. Well, Capone is going home in a couple of weeks. And we know that Billie Jean is good with male dogs. And the baked potato outside, he's good with dogs, and he's a very mellow, well-mannered gentleman. Her, on the other hand, she's a Tasmanian devil. She's evil. She runs around all hours of the night. No. She runs around all day and terrorizes poor Capone. Capone is twice her size, at least, if not more. Oh, the cute little doggy. Waiting to be devoured. Devoured he will be. You know what I mean? There goes Piggy. It's her toy now. Up on the bed to destroy it. Oh my gosh, Capone. Look, bro. There's no room. But their trailer needs removed as soon as possible. It's getting red tagged. If anyone's caught in it after they red tag it, they go to jail. So the trailer needs moved. And you guys have seen that my yard, I have lawnmowers everywhere. Well, only one of them runs. And I have plans for building each and every one of them. But if they don't run, they have to be hidden. So now I have to go through my lawnmowers and decide what ones I'm keeping and what ones I have to get rid of. I was going to put them all around the shed and have them, you know what I mean? It sounds like an excuse, but I just, health-wise, I can't get out there to do it, and I really can't get anyone here to help me. I can't afford to pay anyone to help me, and most of my friends have their own lives. My one friend is suffering from cancer. My one friend is a single father with kids, you know what I mean? And he's got his own plate of stuff that he's got to deal with. My brother-in-law right now, he's got his own things to deal with. Like he's got to move everything out of his trailer into the basement that was cleaned by the city so that the city can throw them out so that their stuff can go back into my basement. City math. Oh my God. But that brings up the lawnmowers. I have to figure out which ones are going and which ones are staying. I have to clean out the shed, and whichever ones are staying have to be able to fit in the shed. So I have to figure that out. So tomorrow's video is going to be me weed whacking some of the yard and cleaning out the shed. So there'll be 2 parts to tomorrow's video of the series I never wanted to make. The fence and the piles of old fence and wood that are laying around inside my fence yard and my falling down fence. None of it was put up with a permit. So it all needs taken down. I can replace it if I get a permit, which is very cheap. But I can't fix my old fence. It all has to be new. And not only do I have to take down the fence, I have to remove it. Isn't that joyful? And I mean everything in the yard. He walked by and there was a brake rotor sitting by the driveway. That's illegal. There was like 3 or 4 4x4s we used to jack up the freaking lawnmower that was there. Those are illegal. So I might be making videos or going live out in the backyard while I'm continuously burning wood because I have to get rid of it somehow. So I'm going to be outside burning wood. I'm going to have videos of me cleaning as much as I can, dude. I'm going to have to push myself further than what I feel comfortable doing because I have to get it done and I don't have anyone to help me do it. I can ask people, but everybody has their own yuck they're dealing with or work or life and death or doing everything they can to make their family happy. And I can't take anyone away from any of that to ask them for help. And the city says, well, if you need help, I did that once. And then they made me pay for it without ever telling me that for them helping me get rid of absolutely everything I own inside my house, that it came with a fee. But they'll help me clean the outside of my house. So here's my question. They've cleaned out the inside of my house. Now they want to clean the outside of my house. Okay. They know I'm poor. I mean, I've gone to court. I still owe fines. Like the courts, and they know what my income is. They know what my health situation is. So why do I have a mark on me that they continuously come here and mess with me? I might have to get rid of all my lawnmowers. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's just a lot, man. But then I think about something. What, you don't like me crying? Ooh, what are you gonna do? Comment in the comment section and make fun of me? I've told you before, if you can't make anything make me hurt worse than anybody in my life has already done, don't try. Okay? If you can't insult me worse than my mom did, don't try. If you can't treat me worse than my adopted dad did, don't even try, because I've been through a lot. Okay? And it takes a lot to offend me. So if you want to make fun of me because I cry because right now my life is stressful, that's a nice way to say it. Go ahead, man. If it makes you feel good, then by all means do it, but you're not going to upset me. Sorry, it's not going to happen. Okay? So keep your hate to yourself. Actually, just don't even have the hate. Spew it out into the floor and get it out of your body. But here's what I realize, because when things like this happen, I look to God, as I feel all of us should when we get this. I look to God. I look for his answers on why. Why? Financially, I couldn't even touch getting this house clean or getting the yard cleaned up the way they want it cleaned up. Like, I have to pay to get rid of all the fence if I don't sit here and burn it. And I'm going to be sitting here burning all night long for like a month. Because you can only burn twigs and sticks during the day. So I have to burn at night. So I'm going to become a night owl. Woohoo! Some romantic campfire time. Stop it. I saved that for my only farms. Told you. Dang. Don't make me laugh. But I took it to God. And you guys know how long I've talked about, if you've been here for a while. Since last year, I've wanted to fix my fence. But something's always stopped me. I've wanted to clean up my yard. I wanted to clean up that yuck. Maybe this is God's way of saying, hey, bro, clean up your yuck. You won't worry about it anymore. When I go out my back door, I'll be able to look around and it'll be nice. It won't be piles of work for me to do. It'll be, I can sit out back with the dogs and pull a lawnmower out of the shed and work on it. Make a YouTube video with the dog and me out there working on a lawnmower. Or turning the trailer into a little cage thing so me and Me and little Piggy over there, Billie Jean, can go riding around the neighborhood or going through the trails. I still want to do all those happy things. And maybe this isn't a bad thing. Maybe this is God's way of saying, hey, man, you got to get this clean. And I'm sure God will help me get it clean. God will supply the way to do it. It just takes faith. And I know some of you aren't religious, but some of you are. And tomorrow I'm going to go through the yard and walk around, and we'll talk about the mowers and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. It makes me want to cry, but it makes me want to jump for joy all at the same time. Because now I have to deal with my yuck. I don't have a choice. You know what I mean? They're going to find me. I'm going to have to pay more money and possibly go to jail if I don't do it. I have to do something and show improvement every time they drive by. He said he'd be back in 2 weeks. That was 3 days ago. I still haven't done anything. Because I didn't realize all this till today. Till before I made this video, God put that on my heart. That this is the way to get it done so I never have to worry about it again. So I can take it off of here. You know what I mean? So I can take it out of here. So I can quit worrying about it. So I could go on my goal. So I could further travel on the path that he has for me. And to do that, I have to get rid of things. You know what I mean? And my yuck is one of those things. So it's not really a depressing, oh, woe is me thing. What am I going to do? The city's picking on me. Oh no. What am I going to do? It's not that. Okay. Here's the way I see it. My sister's been needing to get out of that trailer for a long time. Granted, having her live in one bedroom right now isn't ideal. She isn't very mobile. Okay, so she would pretty much be in here. And I don't have any furniture really. So it's not like she could come out and hang out in there. They got rid of all my furniture. You know, all my disgusting things. They got rid of everything. You know what I mean? So I don't have furniture. So it's not like we could sit and chill. But it motivates her to start looking for something on her own because she can't stay in here very long. I've lived with people, and I've actually lived with my sister before, so I know the outcome of it. There will be fighting and that, and I don't want it to hurt my relationship with my sister like it did last time. Last time we went for a couple of years without talking to each other. My mom dying didn't even bring us back together. It kind of separated us a little more even. But it gets them motivated to get out and get their own place. It gets me motivated to go out and clean my yard. So maybe it's not a bad thing. Maybe it's a fantastic thing and it's a blessing in disguise. Maybe once I start cleaning up my yuck, something amazing will happen. Maybe not. Maybe it is nothing more than I won't have it anymore. It won't take my attention away from where it should be. It won't be a look at it and just get all overwhelmed and then the anxiety hits and then, once you're overwhelmed with something, then you don't want to do it because then it's just so much. It's more than you can control and more than you can handle. That's why God's so important. Just give it to him. He'll take care of it. No, I don't mean just sit there and do nothing and let him take care of it. I mean, I'm going to go out every day and I'm going to make an effort at doing something. Even if it's just a little bit, I have to do something. You know what I mean? Weed whacking the grass is going to be funny because it is going to make the city very angry because I'm not going to be too worried about making a pretty thing. I'm not going to write any designs or any slur words or anything like that. I'm going to try to make it look the best I can. But I'm cutting 2 lots of grass with a weed whacker. It's not going to be pretty. But they want it cut, and I have no other way to cut it. Even if I could get the starter for the lawnmower, which I can't afford because the enemy just keeps. Oh, wait, you're getting up? So, I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going with that. But I'm not giving up. There's going to be videos. There's going to be more live streams because I need you guys. I need your encouragement. I need you. Well, first I need God. And then I need you. Because I can't do this on my own. I need your guys' encouragement. I mean, even if you tell me to get off my fat, lazy butt and do something. You know what I mean? Be mean to me. I don't care. I'm used to it. I've said before, you're not going to hurt my feelings. But this is a video I didn't want to make. I want to make the fixing the fence videos and the working on the lawnmowers and the moving the lawnmowers and the cleaning up and the track that I cannot build in my yard. But without the fence, there's all kinds of yard that my granddaughter can ride her lawnmower on. The trailer won't be there. So I think I found a great spot for the mud pit in my yard. Literally. The trailer's been there for 5 years. You think there's any grass under there? It's going to be a nice place to build a mud pit for the mowers. And I'm still going to build an obstacle course as long as it's not big and visible to them. They won't see it. We'll go under the radar with that stuff. But yeah, things are going to be changing. I'm going to be making daily videos, even if they're little ones, and even if it's just a video of you watching me weed whack and then doing something else. Regardless how I feel, as long as the weather lets me do it. I'm going to be moving everything around and getting everything out of this room that I just put in here and getting this empty. I got to get Chloe's room all figured out and picked up and put stuff away so I can move all my stuff into there. So I ain't got time to really be on here today. I won't be going live tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna get off here. I got a lot of stuff to do. I think I want to eat today too. I'm not sure. I'm not hungry. I did get a Red Baron pizza that Tammy said she wanted to share with me. So maybe I'll eat a couple pieces of pizza, half a pizza, share it with her, share it with the doggy dog, as long as she does her tricks. Something funny, odd about Billie Jean. She doesn't bark. Not while she's awake. When she's sleeping, she barked and howled like in a dream. But she doesn't do it while she's awake. She'll sit and watch the mailman or watch the neighbors. She watched the lady mow the grass next door, but she doesn't bark. She just watches. All majestic, standing there looking all mean. Well, who's a pretty girl? My little pretty piggy. She's a cool dog. And she is taking dominance of the house. She tries to bully poor Capone. But there's more videos coming. I'm not sure where my YouTube room is going to be now. I was getting ready to start painting back here, so I think I have to change that up to somewhere else. All right, now I'm out of here. I got stuff to do. All right. Y'all, just thank you for all your encouragement and support. Thank you for all your love. Go out there and make somebody smile, make your neighbor smile, and definitely make a child smile, because that will make your freaking day. All right? Have a fantabulous day, everyone. God bless. And remember, God loves you, and so do I. Bye.